Odd relationships people thought normal. According to Reddit. Number 25. Psychological abuse. I have a physical reaction when my current partner is nice to me, when I do something that he would have berated me for hours and locked me in my room for. Like, I get a panic attack because my partners are nice to me when I drop a glass or get laid off or forget to hold or unload the dishwasher. When they don't bring it up every time, they're irritated with me. My ex was still yelling at me 14 years later for things that I did when we first started dating. Things like forgetting to pick up his laundry from the floor or having bought the wrong brand of bacon. At the end, there were lectures that lasted hours as he recounted 14 years of offenses. My current partners, however, they don't throw shit in my face that I did the day before. The dissonance is crazy. I knew the other's abuse wasn't normal, but my stepdad is the same with my mom, so I had no idea. I just thought it's how men were. Jeez, boy. This is a fairly loaded first entry on the list, okay? Because I don't know what I expected, but I certainly didn't expect it to go this far in the beginning of this. So in the interest of clarity, because my attempt at making the title concise may have gotten lost, the question being asked here is people who first were in a relationship that was long-term, what weird thing did you believe was normal, only to realize that it wasn't when you started getting into other relationships? And this one is just a woman who had been berated into believing that abuse was normal. The reason this is particularly saddening is because there are a lot of men, a lot of women in situations where they know that the abuse isn't typical and that it isn't something that they should put up with, but then they convince themselves that, they deserve it or that they don't deserve better. And that's particularly sad. But here's hoping that we can avoid situations like that in our future and that you guys are having a wonderful day that stays wonderful. Number 24. Suicide threats, black eyes, self-harm, manipulation, social media and phone stalking rights, remove female friends from social media, sex as currency, oh my god, must respond to texts within 20 minutes or else it's one or more of the above. Finally got out of that one after 3 long years. I learned a whole lot, helped build my now very strong relationship, so hey, I guess we take the positive and leave the rest, am I right? Oh my god. This list is making my stomach literally churn. And we only just began. As rude as it is to say, I'm Kyle, what can I do? I'm a normal boy. I'm a typical man. I'm a blockhead. I'm a caveman. I want to believe that a woman yelling at a guy, and being upset about everything and inevitably so miserable that nobody can please her is the worst that it gets, but it really does get so much worse. There's complexity and layers to the terror that is a typical relationship. Here's hoping you guys really aren't having to deal with any kind of stuff like this, because it is a bit much. And you guys don't deserve that. You deserve the happiness. I'm hearing the hell out of the PS4. And I don't know if I should turn myself down. Oh my. Freaking Rick and Morty starting a damn background all the freaking time. Every time I do stupid. Alrighty. How you doing? Nice to see you, Demetrius Middleton. I didn't know that y'all knew how to floss, how to flex, how to stunt on these non-sponsors in here. My God, they're just as wonderful as everybody else. I love you guys. Just flexing. Where's my emote? I really had to use this as the thumbnail for some reason. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I really hope you guys are having a good day. Number 23 though. Porn is not a documentary. Being used as a sex doll, contorted into uncomfortable positions and pounded until you bleed, can't stand up, or just break down crying from the pain isn't normal. Nor is butt sex a necessity. We were both virgins, and he had major porn brain. What? I thought I was bad at sex. You're bad at sex. I'm good at sex. You're bad at sex. I'm sorry for the Bob's Burgers references. I thought I was bad at sex and would never be able to have a positive experience with intimacy until I finally left him and was with my second boyfriend. I'm okay now, but wow, was that a horrible person to lose my virginity to? Oh my God. Oh my God. Whew. Listen, I'm gonna be real. You see these words? Boom. Boom. You know what I'm talking about? Boom. Look at this one. Look at what? Whoa. Oh, boobies. Oh man, my stomach. Oh God. I may have to go. I may be corrupted with the plops. I can't make it through 25 entries if the plops are trying to attack me. Why did it have to happen now? This is why I should have done the stream at the end of the day. Oh boy. You could say I'm about to go postal in the bathroom. You guys see what I did there? Postal 4 is out right now, and I'm gonna have to move some mountains to play that for you guys. I gotta get it. I gotta get on Steam. I gotta get back on Steam. They keep pulling me back in. Number 22. Oh boy, I'm feeling it. Oh boy. I can't stream from the bathroom, I tell you that. Number 22. Being cowed into an open arrangement. You mean like with other people? Oh no. Him introducing me to friends while hanging out or going to parties, and then him telling me later in the evening after the ice had been broken that they were actually the girls he was going to be bringing. Capitulating to his insistence that we continue to hang out, even though I was uncomfortable knowing this information. Him making unwelcome and uncomfortable comments to other women I was friends with in front of me to attempt to orchestrate threesomes that I was not okay with. Oh man, ultimatums here. If you love me, you'll chase after me? Oh, no. Like instigating a fight that has no reason to exist just because you want to feel like they're coming at you. That really blows. Oh boy, if you love me, then you'll leave FaceTime up at all times so I can see what's going on in your dorm? What a creep. If you love me, you will not show any sad or mad emotion because it ruins my mood? Remember a long time ago I told you that whenever you read a story about like women that are bending over backwards for some dudes, how as a man reading it, all we can think is, where the hell are these women? You know? This is the suspense I hope should be killing you guys. Will Kyle erupt? Will I have to tag out to Dia so that I can go use the bathroom? This is getting pretty intense. I'm gonna try to get through this whole list. I'm gonna do it for Postal 4, the video game, available on Steam right now. I hope people can gift it to me because I'm not even sure if that's something you can do with an early access title, but you know, they better figure it out. You know, how are you going to beat the Epic Game Store otherwise, Steam? Don't make yourself laugh. You got to be holding everything tight. Okay, number 21. Maybe if I'm quiet, my stomach won't hear me. Oh, God. Despite warnings and such from mutual friends and my own social circle alike, I stuck with my first long-term girl because I thought she was just sassy and had a fiery temperament. I figured that I needed to man up and just deal with it. The mutual interests held things together for a good amount of time, especially in the Zelda games and Bethesda RPGs up to Skyrim. Wow, you guys you have so much in common. You've played Legend of Zelda games and also Skyrim? Wow. Wow, you guys aren't normies. I'm going to have to go.
Are you sure?
I don't know. I can't, what am I going to make a mess here? Because it's reached a point where if I may be so bold, chat, if I may be so bold, because I don't need you all to think I'm the sexiest creature alive, this isn't a cult, okay? I love being real with you guys. If I may be so bold, if you want me to be bold, press 1 in the chat. If you want me to just, keep it to myself, press 2 in the chat. Okay. We had a lot in common and our bedroom preferences meshed insanely well. But her attitude wound up being the deal breaker. Pretty sure she was undiagnosed bipolar in hindsight, because forget about mood swings. This woman would just go from snuggling in a movie to giving Lovecraftian outer gods nightmares at a moment's notice. My last chat with her went not so great. She had a bad attitude over me suggesting that she stick with a game that she was playing. So I had 3 other people read it and tell me what they thought, because I just wanted some outside opinions from unbiased people instead of assurance from friends in the know. 2 called her a cunt, to paraphrase their insults, and far from kind words, and 1, the sweetest person I'd ever known. Finished reading the exchange, hugged me, burying their face in my shoulder, and my brain just clicked. I wasn't a tough guy enduring a rough patch because all the relationships have difficulties. I was just in a bad relationship. I felt her tears on my shoulder, and my eyes started watering. We cried a bit together, and then we went and got ice cream. Why you gotta talk about ice cream? Oh. No, don't laugh.
What's wrong with ice cream?
Well, you don't talk about ice cream right now. I gotta stay here and...
You said 1, so be bold.
Okay. I learned the real meaning up in this... Oh, that's a lot of 1s. Here's the thought that I was gonna impart upon you, ladies and gentlemen, was that I have reached the stage sitting here trying to keep it all in, that I cannot trust a fart. That's all I have to say. Did you laugh? I can't laugh. It's not funny. It's not funny. This is a brand new love seat.
Then go to the bathroom, Dan.
What do you oh boy. I learned the real
I can't trust you either.
I learned the real manning up is when you stand up and decide to make your life better and not just sit there and tank abuse like some idiot slab of beef in a Dungeons and Dragons group. Still haven't spoken to Miss Poopy attitude since. Okay, my dude. Another long-winded post by a woman in a bad relationship. I'm kidding. Number 20, okay? My ex, can you imagine if like me needing to use the bathroom started just like coming out as animosity towards people writing these stories? Can you imagine? I've never been mean. Steven Universe 89? If they were born in 1989, that would make them 30 years old.
Like you.
Oh, I really got a problem. I really got a problem here. Oh boy. Lend me your energy. By your big titties combined, I can clamp myself shut. Oh, God.
Just keep reading and stop.
The bubbling. The bubbling.
No more ranting. No more.
Ooh.
You need to.
Oh.
Go.
Okay.
Go.
No, that's... Oh, man.
Go now.
I can do this.
No.
I can do this. I can do this.
No.
I can do this.
You don't need something to happen.
Number 20. My ex put her happiness on me, making it my responsibility. Would demand that I stay around and cut my work hours back, and then be upset when we wouldn't have money to go out. Every time I would try and leave, I was coerced with sex to stay. Because I was young and stupid, after 8 years I had had enough, and I moved 5 states away. I had a chain of bad relationships that ended, took some time to work on myself, and now I'm engaged to an amazing woman that I can communicate with and share feelings about issues, and who values a healthy relationship. How hard is it to communicate with people, guys? Jesus. Kyle, it would be unprofessional of you to look at Fortnite leak tweets in the middle of the stream.
And continue, because you're on borrowed time.
Freaking chick out here constantly nagging me, my dude. You know, yeah, I'ma show her some bubbly ice cream textured brown stuff, if you know what I'm talking about. Ew.
You're disgusting.
Number 19. I'm sorry. Abuse. I'm sorry.
To me.
Oh, man. Yo, a ninja with a pencil said it's okay to make Wendy's frosty here and then. And Yalta Prime says, keep a bucket by your seat for stream emergencies. Can you imagine? No. What in God's name? Well, I can't even say because I'm the one here right now. You know what? It's okay. I'm online on Steam.
I like how you keep derailing.
Who's derailing? You.
No.
You need a rail upside the mountain. A couple of rails. Is that how rails work? Yeah, you can like detach a rail. Shit. You know what I'm talking about. Then you could be in this. You can be in this story talking about I was in a relationship and he normalized taking things that I said and then talking about how he'd hit me with something that I said in there. It always works. So for the rest of the list, Dia, I'm gonna throw it back at you. Number 19. Abuse. I thought occasional abuse was just, part of the mix of things. Sometimes you get good times. Sometimes you get attacked. I was just lucky I was big, so she couldn't do much damage. I felt for other guys who were probably having it worse. It was eye-opening to find out that random physical acts weren't just part of excitement. Girls be crazy, right? If everyone knows that, emotional and, they beat you when they draw blood sometimes, right? Whatever. Ugh. Nussie Droll says, hello everyone, I'm at work, but I'm looking forward to listening to this list during my bike ride home. As long as you stay safe, I wish you the best, and I wish you all safety in your commutes, whether you're the one driving or not, As we continue up the list, we arrive at number 18. This is a little strange, I guess, sort of an individual thing, but with my first 2 relationships, both 5 years total between the two, I never realized how cuddly I am. What the fuck you talking about, bitch? I used to hate being touched or kissed. I never realized that wasn't just the way that I was. I even thought that I might be asexual, but deep down I knew that wasn't the case. My fiance used to be the same way, but then we met, and somehow things just clicked into place. So she refers to herself being cuddly as in a person who wants to cuddle? That's not what that means. And I'm sick of you dumb hoes not understanding how to fucking speak.
Wait, then what does cuddly mean?
If I am cuddly, it means that you can enjoy being close to me. You know what I mean? You can enjoy touching me. A teddy bear is cuddly. I like to cuddle. Do you get what I'm saying? There's a difference. I never realized how cuddly I am. As if to say, oh man, as soon as the dudes roll around, they just want to touch me because when they feel me, it's like going to another dimension. But what she's really saying is I never realized how much I like to cuddle. I never realized how much of a cuddler I am. And there's a difference. Adam Wells says people say I'm cuddly, but I'm just fat. Everybody needs to leave Jolly Adam alone. Mr. Helper Boy says, I hope you're having a good day, Kyle. Yeah, I am. You guys are in my day, so it is a good day. You know how it could be better, though? Streamlabs link in the description. I'm trying to get this game called Postal 4, which, whoa, it's coming back at me. Jesus, I gotta go. Guys, I have to use the bathroom very quickly. Holy crap. Postal 4. Send it to me on Steam. Dia, just read number 17. I'll be right back.
Oh no.
I'll be right back. Okay.
I should probably wear the headset. Ugh. His head is so big. Alright. Hang on. Yes. Excellent. Alright. Wait. Maybe I should. He's so tall. I'm too short for how high this mic is. Alright. Hi everybody. Alright, number 17. Just a safe for work remark. Her father hating me. I just thought this was normal, but in the subsequent 3 relationships, last one turning into a marriage and family, the parents were kind, and I couldn't believe that it is possible. What? That it was possible, I'm guessing is what they mean. Sorry, I don't have any not safe for work things. All the girls were very open to experiments. Wording of this particular entry is confusing to my brain. Number 16. A lot of girls like to do it. I'm trying to keep the monetization alive in this gosh darn the video. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be very quiet. His poop got shy. Alright. Number 15. Wait, should I ask Kyle if I should continue? Because he's taking a while. Number 15. I tried to change her. That was my emotional insecurity. My bad, Melissa. Oh no, poor Melissa. That sucks. No, Melissa. What? I heard him speak, but I don't know what he said. number 14 now. I read 3. Things are scary in the big world.
You know what pisses me off the most? It's like, I'm not even that bummed. Or I don't have a problem. It's not the first time I've ever gone to the bathroom and like I wasn't ready. But what's all this song and dance with all the pain in my intestines? You know what I mean? Be careful, Kyle. You start ranting about not being able to use the bathroom when you want to. That's a real specific problem to have. So I'm sitting in the bathroom and the poop's just not coming and I'm like, hello, I got some stuff to do. Maybe I need to put on a song to get it out. Should put on Shooting Stars to get it in the mood. So hopefully it could come shooting out. I just, okay. I'm sorry, alright? Number 14. My first girlfriend used to squirt. Great. That's just how she was. After around 5 minutes of foreplay, she'd be squirting all over the place. And then for the rest of the session, she'd be extremely wet. Fast forward to my relationship. I was like, damn, girl, you broken. I was fingering her profusely, doing all sorts of stuff. Was getting frustrated because I thought she wasn't into me. Or that maybe I was doing something wrong. This dude said, good night, inbox. Oh, boy. Mr. Helper Boy says gastritis, Kyle. Don't throw words at me pertinent to conditions. This is just a one-time deal. This isn't like a recurring or typical experience for me. It has happened in the past where I feel stomach churning and then I run to the bathroom and my stomach's like, what? I'm not ready to be in here. Oh, I'm just dying. Maybe my body's having a reaction to not having Postal 4 available on Steam. Stop. Number 13. That every time was essentially a quickie. Oh, there wasn't no long-term love-making session. You got to get that easy one out. You got to get rid of that easy one and then take care of business, I mean, just doing it until you're both uncomfortable. It's kind of hot at this point. Forget it, Why don't we go get some Chinese food in that ass? Ew. Not in the ass, on that ass. Forgive me, whatever. But when you eat stuff, it comes out the other way. So eventually it's going to find its way back there. Do I need to get puppets to illustrate this to everybody, guys? Everybody poops. What?
Chuckster says that I should rub your tummy. Do you want me to rub your tummy? Do you think that'll make you feel better?
When she talks sometimes, it sounds like she's a little Jewish. You want me to rub your tummy? You want to go to Sausalito? It's a little town. I think we like it.
I'm never rubbing your belly now.
I'm not going to rub your belly anymore. You're so fucked. I'm sorry.
So mean.
You know why they call them seagulls? Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels. That's enough. Somebody's listening to this and they're completely unamused. They're upset, and I apologize directly to you for my butt's conduct. We'd be done with this list. And you could resume your day, your very important, heavy, loaded day. Loaded and heavy is your day, not unlike my butt. Number 13. Or I wish my butt was, because clearly there's nothing going on. It's just a bunch of pain in my stomach. What a way to go. Imagine if I died today. You guys never heard from me again. And this would be my last stream. Just making all this butt crap. And that was him. He died as he lived. Being ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen. When every time was a quickie between me and my first partner, almost a whole decade of nothing but 5 thrusts and then blast off. After the relationship ended, I just felt like Jasmine on a magic carpet ride. A whole new world. This dude made it 5 thrusts deeper, you know?
What?
So not just 5 thrusts anymore, 10 thrusts. Whoa. That's how you know she got that good stuff. Oh my God, my soul. Don't I have a splatter noise for that kind of thing?
My man.
That's not the, I was clicking the button. I was clicking the window to, there it is. Oh, my stomach, no. Oh my God. Oh.
Do you think this time it may be for real?
Holy crap.
Continue.
Number 12. That sex should last more than 45 seconds. 1 thrust, 2 thrusts, 3 thrusts. Oh, 4 thrusts, 5 thrusts. I gotta go. All right. Talia, dripping from the wall, says, "Kyle!" Exclamation marks. That's how every man reads when you say their name and then you put exclamation part. It's like a hentai. Lucky says, "Don't. I'm not reading." Number 11.
Don't do it.
I shouldn't be laughing either, yeah. She made me believe that the old TV tropes of women never wanting sex. Oh no. I had to work my ass off to get her to give me some action. The next girl that I had was just amazing. And she was amazed that I didn't just ask for it whenever I wanted it. The bewildered look on her face when she finally says, "You realize I'm horny too, right?" Ooh. Someone says this hits too close to home for me. This is so sad. This list is getting real sad. Excuse me, but I'm sadder. Okay, my predicament. You know, maybe I should reserve the whole daytime just for me. I should build a bathroom the size of a room. What the hell are you laughing at?
No.
What?
I looked at your screen for too long.
What's on my screen?
No. The entry. Sorry.
I thought most guys liked having their nipples played with because my first ex did. My second boyfriend was so confused when I started licking his titty. Who wrote this? Sarah Bishop? Shit ain't funny. Oh God, seeker of peace, getting it wet. I guess that's the real way to find peace. Pass the peace, please. Oh no, the piece is touching my mashed potatoes. Eat your piece, Professor. I'm done. Number 9. He's so dead. Number 9. People's love languages are different. I'm really sorry that I should really be doing that. You know, the best time for me to do a list is at the end of the day when the Kyle has like seeped out and I'm a little bit angry. And oh God, yo, my butt. Number 9. People's love languages are all different. It's especially jarring when you have a lot of experience doing things a certain way and then finding out that it isn't what somebody else needs. It can take some work to figure out what is inherent to yourself and what is learned from your partner. Some people really know how to say something that should be said short real long. Welcome to the Kyle channel once again. Here we are doing odd relationship things that people discovered were not as normal as they thought it were, according to Reddit. Number 8. He was extremely well endowed. We dated from middle school into college, and I wasn't much for porn at times, so while I knew it was large,
You okay?
that's what I thought large penises looked like. Turns out something like that is so rare, it's even hard to find in porn. Also, turns out sex wasn't supposed to be a ridiculous challenge either. Yeah, like a ninja warrior. Number 7. This is morbid, but I thought it was normal to argue every day. I thought all couples just have their bickering, and it wasn't just a regular thing. I was astounded when I went into my next relationship directly after, and actually got on with a guy and went weeks and weeks and weeks without having any issues. It always felt like the bubble was just gonna burst. Goes to a show, doesn't stay in the relationship. Just because you've already invested a ton of time, you get one life. Spend it with someone who makes you laugh every day. Well, yeah. Number 6. It wasn't super long term, only about a year, but when you're in high school, that's fairly long term. Is it? Is it? Who are you trying to convince? Take this downvote, please. Please. My ex was a very clingy dude. You mean like a high schooler? Sweet, but would follow me around every social gathering and get jealous of me for spending time with my friends. I'm just going to class. When I started dating the guy who is now my husband, I remembered looking around at a party early on of mostly my friends that he hadn't met before, and I couldn't find him. I asked someone where he was, and he was out by the fire with a group of people chatting and hanging out. I was astonished that we could just go our separate ways in a social setting, and that it was totally fine. We didn't have to be attached at the hip the whole time. It's so sad what these women have been conditioned into thinking is normal. You know? How come when we were younger, we weren't conditioning women into thinking that sending us daily videos of them doing jumping jacks was normal? You get what I'm saying? And from the side too, you know?
What?
I also want you to arrange M&Ms into a circular shape on your tummy. Only this will be satisfactory. I am missing the circular shaped tummy M&M video from Tuesday. How will you rectify this? As we continue, we arrive at number 5.
M&Ms.
Yes, but you're not using my M&Ms. Those are not tummy M&Ms. Actually, there's M&Ms in a jar. You can use those.
They're gross by now.
Ooh.
They've been there how long, Mr. Kyle?
These M&Ms were made for decoration, and that's why they're in a jar.
Exactly.
One of these days, these M&Ms are gonna end up going too far.
Tummy M&Ms.
Number 5.
Will it be satisfactory?
Oh God. What the hell are you talking about, dude? Shut up with that. What? Get the fuck out of here. You get the fuck out of here. This guy can't. Who the hell is this? You got a lot of nerve talking to me from the crib. From a baby in a crib. How about you, gay boy? You didn't think about it like that, did you? How about you, gay? Showed him. Number 4, that some girls in a relationship don't like to kiss as often as others. I'm just talking about pecs. When I and my girlfriend get home, I always enjoy a hello kiss, but I guess some girls don't. Comment from herpes free since 73. Dude, you know somebody's commenting on your yep. With a username like that, I would have also been a little hesitant to get a peck on the cheek, for sure. Boy, number 3. Your partner should actually make an effort to spend time with you. You shouldn't have to surprise them to spend any time with them. Someone says this makes me so sad. Yeah. My partner's the bathroom and I need to get back. Number 2, hey, he had a birth defect, which left him with 2 holes in the tip of his penis. Oh my God. It's a good thing I don't have a camera on me because I had to look on my face. Like I was like of panic. And oh my God. And thank you again to Tara, sweet, wonderful beauty Tara. Thank you. She has sent a webcam and we have it here and it is set up, but I'm not sitting where I need to be sitting for it to hit me, and I don't need to be in the list videos because I haven't been and I don't need to be. But God, I'm just saying I'm glad there isn't a camera on me now because I looked like it was coming to get me. Like I was genuinely scared. That's the kind of fear people are looking to have struck into them around Halloween. If only. You think Compared Crib is still here just hanging out, hoping that he will soon reach a point where he's not timed out? That'd be cool. Chuckster said double trouble. Talk about nightmare in the bathroom. You've heard of Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm talking about nightmare on the tile by your toilet. How you gonna direct that? You know? How are we gonna find a director for that movie? Nightmare on the Bathroom Tile. Bing, doon, doon, ding, doon, doon, ding, ding. Drip, drip. He had a birth defect which left him with 2 holes in the tip of his penis. I thought one was for pee and the other was for sperm. Of course. Were they horizontal instead of like vertical, like a normal pee hole? I got my pee slit to send up into your flaps, girl. But I only used the cum one, I promise. It's like a toaster on the head of that penis. You can't say stuff like this. See, this is why I couldn't have a channel with a bunch of subscribers and say stuff like this. Whatever. All right. Number 1, I texted my girlfriend at the time. You want to try that without your voice breaking all the time? I texted my then girlfriend about where I was and who I was with every 30 minutes. After the 3rd time, she told me that she didn't need to get updates on what I was doing and to just let her know when I got home safe. I remember feeling almost a physical weight being lifted off my chest because I didn't have to worry about my girlfriend freaking out if I didn't update her. I learned what trust felt like that night. Y'all don't know nothing about no damn trust. If I went into the bathroom and pooped so hard that the smell hit me in the wrong way and then I vomited all over myself and I was scared that if I stood up that I would slip on the vomit and like bust my head and like kill myself or something, and then I called Dia to help me by wiping up the vomit so that I wouldn't slip when I fell while I was still remaining on the pot, knowing that she'd probably come in even with a courtesy flush and still be able to smell some of the poopy doopy in there, even if I sprayed a little bit of air freshener. That would be trust, knowing that she wouldn't be betraying that information unless some kind of catastrophic thing happened between us to where she really wanted to, I don't know, tell this as some kind of gross revenge story. You know what I'm talking about?
That would be shit. Well,
It would be shitty. Do you get what I'm saying? Waka waka. It would be shitty. That's not funny. I'm sick of it. This is so dumb. All right, look.
I wouldn't be betraying such sensitive information ever.
Would it be rude for me to imply? Oh my god, I really gotta go use the bathroom and I love you guys. I can let you talk to Dia for a little bit. Yeah, talk to Dia for a little bit. I will be back. Here's the Streamlabs link. I'm gonna send you also. Oh my god. Woo. I'm gonna send you also, Jesus, the link to the Steam page for Postal 4. All you gotta do is send that as a gift to Kyle. I believe in you. And I'm not sure you might be able to do that if we're not friends on Steam like right now. So what you're gonna want to do is add me as a friend on Steam. My name is just CYAEL, if you can figure that out. And then, I believe in you. I'll be right back. Dia, come take it over. I'll be in the bathroom. Whoa. Okay, bye. Wow.
Safe travels. Don't die. No, water. Oh, lordy. He's like the Lord of the Crumbs. Wait. There we go. So good lordy, that thing is so far away from my face. It's so tall. It's so tall and I'm very, very short. Kyle says that everyone name a big mistake. I'll go first. My goodness, Chuckster, I haven't heard the word or read the word Zumba in years. Not since McDonald's was like giving that away with its salads. Godspeed. So yes, there's a Postal 4. I've never played a Postal. Is that the one where it's some guy and like he goes out and tries to kill people in very creative ways with interesting tools? I don't know. Noel says the relationship Tatiana Jefferson had with that officer was very weird, but one of my coworkers was already defending the officer today simply because he hadn't heard the full story yet. Seraphine says, hello Dia, how's your sanity? It seems to be good. It fluctuates as the day progresses, as things come. Oh, well, the way that you phrased it, Noel, was as if like they either knew each other, or if they had like a legitimate like relationship, like whether it was friendship or relationship. Either way, that whole situation with that poor woman is incredibly upsetting. It really is. Like, we even the man that had called for a welfare check is like is regretful of his decision. It's like, I'm pretty sure if the man could go back in time and do things differently, he would. He wouldn't have called. He would have just left it alone. And to my understanding, because I saw the video, cops tend to knock on the front door first. You know, call out a couple of times, and then break the door down if need be, if there is no response, or if they hear something suspicious inside of the house. No, this person started walking around the perimeter saying that the lights were on inside of the house, which, you know, if there was a robbery in progress, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be turning on the lights. It's like, yes, I need to see clearly this house that I'm currently robbing. Totally don't want to come off suspicious if the neighbors see inside of the house and they notice that I am not the neighbor that lives here. It's all horrible and crappy and bull. Chuckster says, Dia slowly descending into crit. Slowly but surely. Oh, Lordy. It's okay, no. Everything's screwed, says Null. The neighbor did nothing wrong. The cop pulled the trigger and the neighbor couldn't have known that would happen. Of course, when you call the police, you don't expect that you or whoever you're calling the cops for is going to immediately die. Unless you are in a dangerous situation and you want that person to be taken down, not necessarily killed, but taken down with whatever force necessary. But we don't need that sort of protection 24/7, and this poor woman didn't deserve to have her life essentially taken away from her. You know, it was stolen. That was the only thing that was stolen that night, and it was her life. And whatever may have happened or would have happened in the future. And it's so sad seeing the videos that she made, you know, because she was like some medical technician of sorts. I don't remember correctly what her job was, but you know, she had such a bright future ahead of her as far as like being a part of the medical field and such. And it's so sad to know that now we won't have someone like her out there helping people that need help. And now we've essentially screwed ourselves over by not having that one helpful person. But we get to keep the crappy one still. And it's a very dark way to look at it. And obviously, we should all look at it as a glass half full. But in this situation, it's like we need to acknowledge how cruel and morbid the world is in order for us to start the change. If it can be done. And I can only hope, and I can only support the change happening. But blah. Yeah. When Kyle was showing me the video, I'm like, he didn't even get to finish that sentence before he had already pulled the trigger. Like, he was uttering the very last syllable of his very last word, and that bullet had already gone out of the gun and through that window and into that woman. Like, it was milliseconds of a reaction. There was no some person that had tweeted was like, oh, it took him four seconds after he had said the command for him to shoot the girl. And it's like, no, it was an immediate, hear the words, and now you're dead. It's scary. It's as scary, cops now are as terrifying as an active shooter at a mall or at a movie theater or at any social gathering. Like, it's terrifying now that not everyone can feel safe, because now you're not only checking for a rogue cop, but you're also checking for someone in the crowd that, complete stranger, and you don't know if you're gonna be safe or if you're gonna make it home that day. It definitely makes me not want to ever leave the house. It's too sad to talk about. That's more of Kyle's specialty, and that's him talking about more of the sad and morbid stuff that is going on. So a lighter topic would be the fact that yesterday we stayed up for hours waiting for the event for Fortnite, and not only did I not get into the event, and I wasn't the only one. A lot of people had been tweeting to the Twitter to Fortnite going, hey, yo, dudes, I can't get into this event. What happened? I'm at the lobby and I can't get in. But the fact that it's been a full day and we're all still staring at the black hole on our screen, that memes are being posted, and apparently even like the news made like a little report on it too, using like videos that people had been posting on Twitter. I love it. Old people. Isn't there going to be a Fortnite 2? Yes and no. Yes and no, because it's essentially Fortnite, and it's going to continue, but it'll be different. I don't know how, because I haven't seen anything as far as like the leaks that have been posted everywhere. I haven't seen them. I don't want it to be spoiled for me. I want it to be a surprise, a very nice, pleasant surprise. But from what I am to understand, it's going to look different. Perhaps it'll feel different. It'll work differently. But it's just a continuation of Fortnite. So it's still Fortnite, just a continuation of it. You're welcome, Alexis. To be honest with you, even I don't know too much about it, because again, I'm trying to keep myself in the dark as much as possible, to the point that I fear of going on Twitter and someone spoiling something for me. I don't want it to be spoiled. Okay. Because Kyle was also looking up stuff, but he was courteous enough to ask if I wanted anything to be spoiled, or if I wanted to look at the leaks or that sort of thing, and I'm like, nah, I just want to be surprised. So I'm excited to see what happens. Supposedly it's supposed to go up on tomorrow, Tuesday. And someone said that China is currently going to have Fortnite essentially functioning again, and they're gonna have their own thing. So the Chinese are gonna get that first, and then we will. So that'll be fun. Yes, it was. It was very nice. Also, in other news, as far as games go, Apex is apparently releasing some new limited time mode, and it's like what Fortnite kind of has, and that's like a horde mode, or like a little area, as everyone saw from the last season, which was a little town in the map of Fortnite had those little crystals where the horde, or the zombies, would be coming out of the crystals, and then you had to fight them off and shoot them. But I think you can actually play as part of the zombies. I think they're called shadows or something. I don't know. I saw like a very quick little trailer for it, and it looks interesting enough for me to even like download the game and see what's up with it. So that should be fun until my Fortnite comes back. My Fortnite. Why not make horde mode permanent instead of limited time? Well, it's Apex, so they're trying it out. They're seeing what works and what doesn't work. I think we're all waiting for Modern Warfare with bated breath as far as playing it or watching someone play it. And I'm excited to see what's up with it. I can't believe I'm actually discussing gaming as if I am the one with gaming. You discuss Modern Warfare, you know more. I know none.
Man, I'm like a new person now. What do I even have to say?
I don't know. Tell us about your enlightenment journey from the other side.
Oh my god. Alright. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed that list an hour ago. And, I don't know. True Silver Wolf says, I'm looking forward to Kyle Jamaican Rage. No, I plan to hopefully not suck at this new COD at the end of the month. And hopefully I can stay out of trouble too. And be able to even experience it with you guys. Kyle always, holy shit. Kyle is always getting into trouble. And I'm trying so hard. Chuckster says, you okay? 10 pounds lighter. I do feel a weight lifted, so what is all this shit?
There's nothing like a good group.
People who are homeless. Guys, I played some, what was it, Mortal Kombat? That game was lame. Ooh, and you know why it was lame? I can't lie. I probably could have gotten into it, probably could have enjoyed it, but they said it was a free weekend for Mortal Kombat 11. So I downloaded it and I'm like, oh my god, yeah. And Dia and I are playing through the story mode. Oh lord, it is so female centric, dude. They only let me play as like Sonya Blade at one point, or was it Cassie Cage, who is the daughter of Sonya and Johnny Cage? And you know, Sonya Blade's like in charge of all of these army dudes, and they go storm some kind of evil Liu Kang castle with Jax's daughter. It's just women, and all of them are wearing clothes, and I'm like, how can I enjoy this? I'm kidding, but for real, they had me playing as like another dude who was big and oafish and slow. And I know, you know, you play through a story mode of a fighting game, you don't get to choose who you may be in some fighting games, but they only let me be those two characters, and then they cut me off. They were like, oh, if you want to play further, you got to unlock the full game. And I'm like, wow, dude, I thought it was a free weekend and I could play as much as I could handle, and then you would let me just bing bong. But instead, hey, have all my friends vanished? Hell yeah. Oh no, they're all back. Damn it. I was looking at my friends list on
Oh my god.
Steam. What?
Disney Plus confirms gargoyles for their streaming service. They're gonna have gargoyles.
I feel like if anybody really wanted gargoyles, we could just download it again. So there's like a big titty chick that's actually getting a lot of attention somehow because she's crying. Do you get what I'm saying? But Dia was showing me earlier, because Dia's on top of all the big titty news. Let me show you this chick, all right? Look at the wiggle on her. Look at that form-fitting thing. You know what I'm talking about? Pretty nice, right? Pretty nice, right? So here she is. She's crying. She got banned on Twitch. And yes, it is a bit hypocritical that she doesn't get to do her thing, but Amaranth and all these other girls can flash their boobs and flash their vag and be provocative and be sexual, and they don't get effed up. But somebody in the comment section raises an interesting point. They say, well, it's because they're popular enough to where they're making Twitch a considerable amount of money. And the joke, of course, is, you know, the rules only apply to small people, small men, small, you know, streamers like this chick. But ooh, she's really making a dent in the backlash department. So is this drama gonna reach Twitch? You have to wonder. A comment reads, the staff only go after people with big titties, like Velvet, who's an Asian girl streamer that I love, because her, you know, let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, let me show y'all exactly what I'm talking about. Hey, hold up. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Whoa. There she go. Whoa. What? No. She's your favorite already, maybe. Okay, so anyway, right? But Amaranth and Alinity and all these other ladies, you know, they run in the show. But somebody did pull something up. And here it is. So she is crying in this video going, you know, it's messed up that I got banned. Because she is just doing what the other girls do. But, you know, this is what was going on. You know what I'm talking about? Damn. I was telling Dia, I don't know if that butt is real. Those hips do not seem natural in a way that, like, makes me a little super suspicious. There are girls with, like, borderline deformed bodies that have hips that are absurd like that. But, yo, that's what's up, you know. Long story short, you know, she's not doing anything that the other girls don't do. All of these goyles have had their fair share of fun bing bongs where they're dancing. That's what it's all about. You put your left foot in. Oh my God! Listen. Again, This is the world. We live in a world where people can do things, but if we talk about it, we'll get in trouble. So let's just poke it with a stick from afar. We'll run if the bees come. So, yeah, she's in the spotlight right now, I guess. Why is it even relevant to talk about? Well, Dia's got, you know, nice big bosoms at the end of the day. Am I plugging Dia right now? I'm not trying to plug Dia, but, you know, at a glance, Dia is a girl where, you know, you look at her and people are going to come in and just be like, those knockers are too big. Look how cute that is. Oh my God, look at the face. Buh.
Say hi to Didi and your.
Okay, and here's the big deal. Look at Dia, who's like waving and greeting her followers. Fantastic,
Exits
wonderful,
the fonts of speech.
beautiful, cute.
Thank you for the
Oh
follow.
my gosh.
Vladimir.
And somebody clipped this and wrote XD. Okay. Maybe the emoji is licking their lips. I'm not sure. Okay. Just a bit of Dia doing her thing, but what somebody was saying in this chat was that, let me find it. Let me I think I have to show all of the comments. Oh, it's not here anymore because I think a comment got deleted. I think one comment got deleted. But long story short, they were saying that maybe the Twitch mods and administrators factor in a jiggle factor, and whether or not that can get these girls in trouble. I think somebody actually said something like, oh well, okay, yo, here's the full comment. The staff only go after people with big tits like Velvet and this girl. They don't go after average chests that need push-up bras like Amaranth. Staff has a case of titty envy and have to make it out or take it out on somebody. Somebody else responds, true. Can't have someone have bigger tits than the average male Twitch staff moobs. Man boob moobs. Oh my God. Jiggle to the limit. Limit. Bro. It doesn't get any more bruh than Twitch terms of service, man. Than Twitch terms of service, man. So, there's that. I can't wait to see where this goes. Because, Dia, you didn't expect her to get this kind of attention. Who cares?
I did.
No, dude. She's nice to look at.
Exactly.
Definitely a lot going on there. Thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. But you said it best when you and I started talking. Is that, you know, most dudes, they ain't chasing this. They don't know what that good stuff is. They after some skinny boy-looking white chick with a A-cup chest. You know what I'm talking about? And there's nothing wrong with that. But it unfortunately, and it's just because she got up and started crying. Dia, do I need to like be mean to you for one day so that you can get on stream and cry preemptively? So that what?
I said, don't worry, I'll make myself cry.
Wow. It's so manipulative, but it's the internet.
No. Look, we say it in jest, you know, because we're essentially like pointing out the fact that these girls tend to get a lot of attention when they appear on live stream fail because they're crying, boo-hoo, everybody wants to go to their rescue because, you know, these poor girls don't deserve it. Whatever. I don't want to be disingenuous to anybody. Yes. I even said it in one of my streams. I'm like, the boobs are the things that are going to come and attract you to come and see me. But I want you to stay here because you like who I am, not, you know, just because I'm something nice to look at. Because then you're just gonna come and go. I get it, you know, I'm never gonna fault anybody for flaunting what they got, especially a girl. You know, you gotta use what you got to get that money. Just by sitting there. But one thing that I don't like is people playing people like a fiddle just to get money. I don't want that. I never want to do that, and I don't support somebody who does that. That's bad. They're lying. They're using their crocodile tears to get that attention, and that grosses me the fuck out. I'm sorry.
Forgive me, I may or may not have been looking at Fortnite leaks. But I know where you're coming from,
Like
and
usual.
you know,
And your Fortnites.
I think at the end of the day, this is one of my favorite openings from a Simpsons episode ever. And I think it's the episode where Milhouse gets a girlfriend. I don't even want to go into it. Someone spent over $220,000 in microtransactions on a Transformers game, and I can't even get Postal 4. Come here. Buy me a house, bro. You out here buying Transformers microtransactions? That sounds like a game that may or may not be available or around in 3 years. You know what I mean? That's what happened with Marvel Heroes Omega, a game that nobody talks about. Oh, Lord. Guys, I don't know what kind of day you guys are, having. I don't know what kind of day you want to have. But I hope that it pans out the way that you wanted it to. And you'll see me again soon with a more dedicated list after the day wears me down, makes me a little more cynical. So I love you. I'll catch you soon. What the hell is this? It was just a dude with a Patriot shirt on, and these guys just started yelling out their window like they were losing their mind over some team. Amazing. Amazing. Guys, I love you. I'm going to go ahead and nurse myself back to health. Wish you guys a wonderful day. And I'll catch you soon. Bye.